That was the centerpiece of today's concert. In Ragam Mohanam. It's a beautiful composition where Shri Tyagaraja is speaking of the glorious beauty and how Sri Rama appears and he is seeking his grace. And what a beautiful ragam to pick for that. When you describe beauty, you cannot think of any other ragam which would have been more appropriate for this song than Mohanam itself. And that is why this particular song was chosen. The pieces that are chosen today are based on how many great artists have rendered these wonderful compositions. This composition was a masterpiece which Sri Maharajapuram Vishwanath Iyer used to sing. Mohanam itself was very dear to him. And then he passed it on to, of course, Shamugudi Mama, one of his prime disciples, who used to render this with aplomb. And then you had the silken voice of Sri Maharajapuram Santanam. When I heard the voice of Vyas, I thought his voice is very close to Santanam sir's way of singing. So that is why I handpicked this song for him. So when we decided what he can sing for me, we thought his voice, timbre and texture suits. If those who have heard Santanam sir, it suits that style. And that is why we chose this. Again, he is very blessed to have on stage Vidwan K.B. Prasad sir. A big round of applause for the senior maestro who has joined him, guided him in this journey. And of course, a very big round of applause to Sri Hari Vittal, continuing in the Lalgudi Jayaraman sir's Shishya Parampara. Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman sir himself comes from the Tyagaraja Parampara, Shishya Parampara. So he is very blessed to have had the guidance from his own father, who was one of the best examples of how a disciple should be. Very devoted to his guru. Sri Vittal Ramurthy sir has been propagating his guru's legacy and has passed it on to Sri Hari Vittal. We are wishing Sri Hari Vittal a great tour. He is in for his first grand tour as a performer in the United States and has commenced it here. So I told Vittal Ramurthy sir, my very good friend, that it's my pleasure to have him here. He's a wonderful kid who has taken this journey into Carnatic music, and we wish him great success. Thank you for joining in. His violin playing is as tuneful as his father's is. Now Vyas will continue to the next section of the concert, which we call, in the Carnatic Thali, the desert. Okay, so he'll move on for that. Yes, we will have after this the felicitations that will be followed by the early dinner or whatever you want to call that. Okay, right. So we will let Vyas continue the concert. He'll be rendering again a masterpiece which was popularized by Maharajapuram Santanam sir. No guessers. Let him start. You will know what that was, and after he starts, you will know why we picked this. Thank you.